Hello everybody, and welcome to a HiGPS of this pub game we played on the Balance Mod server a couple of days ago. Now, this has been the first map I've played on the Balance Mod since the update hit, and we got this new fantastic map called Odyssey. I mean, it looks great, plays fairly great from what I've seen, and has an absolute banger of a finish. So I really like the look of it. And of course, this is the balance mod, so we have rebalanced some stuff here. But the main focus here isn't the balance mod. It's this spy right here called Noobas. Now, Noobas, despite the name, is anything but a noob ass. If we inspect his L'Étranger, he has like 5,776 kills, but his kunai has 51,000 kills. Alright, so who is this Noobas? Well, it's none other than a player named xCape. Alright? So I'm gonna bring up xCape's page here on Steam. Boom. You see it? That's because it was the wrong window. Boom. Bam. Alright. 10,000 hours in the game. Granted, I have 16,000. He's also like the leader of, or creator of like Spy Academy. And he's a Stonin apparently. And he's a competitive player too. And is really good at Spy, is what I'm getting at. So we're gonna look and see how he plays in the balance mod and if he utilizes anything at all. So why don't we just go into the first person's perspective here and see what he does, because this is pretty interesting. So, in the balance mod, Spy has gotten a couple of buffs. So, cloaking is better, like you decloak a bit faster. You can also jump slightly higher, so you can actually jump over people when you are invisible. And you can also disguise as any class and hold down the special attack key. And then... oh my god, I was like fucking got duked there. So yeah, I just ran up and I got absolutely trick stabbed. I don't think I really saw him. I just want to go back a moment and see exactly what happened there, because that was truly interesting of me, because I had no idea. Like, if he'd been called xCape, I wouldn't really recognize that was that Spy. But it's also like when you're playing, you just kind of feel stuff out, right? So you kind of have to feel like how good someone are. So let's see. Yeah, there's me. And here he comes. So he stabs this guy. So I just pull out my syringe gun. I run up to him, and it's just like 100% he duped me. Trick stab. Now he got a couple of guys, and then he dies, and the cart moves forward. So the fact that he got a couple of kills, yeah, he killed a medic. That was good, but he didn't really stop anything. And that's sort of like the whole aspect of Spy that I also want to talk about. Is that both Sniper and Spy share this thing that can happen to them, where you as a Sniper or Spy are doing like really, really well, but you don't really affect the outcome. Like, you're losing, and then you get like some stabs, and you're still losing. Or in this case, yeah, you're losing and we're still losing. Or you're winning and you're still winning, right? And that is the deficit that I've talked about a lot with Spy and Sniper, is that you have to kill or waste someone's time equivalent of 2 people dying, right? So as a Spy, if you can get 2 people to follow you for more than like 20 seconds and take them out of the fight, that's a good value. And same with Sniper. Alright, so he's running the kunai, and the thing is, like, balance mod players are generally pretty good. So a lot of like the pub stomping stuff that works isn't gonna work for long, right? For me, if I get like chained or chair stabbed or trick stabbed once, I'm like, all right, I need to like adapt and not make the same mistake again. So we've seen that Noobas hasn't really been too successful here in the beginning. Like, blue team has kind of just been rolling. And if you look at the score, you can see that it's Enigmas, the soldier, that is primarily like leading the fray. in terms of points, right? So if you want to halt the push, you have to kill like the people pushing the cart and the people at the top. So a lot of spies will often just kill easy pickings and kill players that don't matter, right? But if you kill a player that doesn't matter, then you still need to kill 2 players that does matter, right? So you do get a lot of points, but you don't really do a lot of stuff. So here he's very weak, so I wonder what he's going to do here. So he's going to decloak, gets the stab there, and yeah, gets 2 stabs. I think also at this time I was streaming. But yeah, he gets a couple of stabs, but ultimately the cart just keeps going forward. So he spent a lot of time there just waiting and doing that. He says hi to someone. I'm not sure who he talked to. He says hi, at least. Alright. So Nubaz is like top fragging, and his team can't really do much here. So he's just goes in, and we know that he's dead ringing. And he's super weak, and he has to back out of there. Now he has a lot of time where he just isn't doing anything. Or is he? Oh, misses the stab. Oh. I think that would have been a stab if the server gods was on his side, because, you know, for every trick stab or every face stab, there is a true stab that doesn't count, and that feels pretty bad for the spy. So he's still lurking at the back here, but like you can see, he gets spotted immediately, and he just has to back out of there, and now he's still just waiting, and oh my god, Caber gets absolutely destroyed. He goes in, oh my god! Holy shit, I want to see that again. That was fucking nasty. Holy shit, dude. What was that? Was he even behind him at that point? Because we're seeing what the server is seeing, and the server said, yeah, that's the back. Alright, so here's Enigmas.
30 seconds.
We're going to look at this from the third-person perspective here and see, like, he's going to come in here eventually. There he is. There's the man, xCape, the spy. So he comes in. Oh, yeah, okay, so he's going to back in. Okay, we have to wait for the next rotation here. So he's going to speed things up, and yeah, there he goes. He has his helmet on, so Enigmas shoots him. Serves the rocket. Stabs him while in front of him and in the air. Okay, so that was something. It was hype, but how replicable it is, I don't know. So anyway, Nubaz is gonna die. His team is still losing because he's, I don't know what he can do. Like, he kills people, but you have like no presence, so you can't actually keep people off the cart. So he's gonna go around, look for more picks. He sees a pyro, spots him immediately, calls the doctor. I don't even think he knows that we have like custom voice commands that he can use, like domination lines and saying like sentry down and stuff like that. So he's gonna go in here and just help out a little bit with the damage, almost dying. But he's going to get this health back and get behind here. And oh my god, morale. Get trick stabbed. And he serves it. So you can see, this is the second time he serves a rocket like that. So you gotta be careful with how you shoot the rockets, because this guy is good. You know how like pyros will use that? He uses that too. But you gotta be careful though, if the soldier's too close, you're just gonna die. So surfing with the kunai is actually like super risky. I think it makes sense, like if he gets a stab first and then surfs, he can do a lot with it. We'll see, but that was sick. I didn't know like spies could reliably do that. Did happen to me earlier today. So he's actually gonna get the speed pad. Disguised as a scout. He's gonna get this medic, gets the engineer, and then will he? Okay, so he's just gonna take the speed pad again to get more speed. Yeah, this is scary. Like, speed pads is like a double-edged sword when you have like a good spy on the balance mod servers. Yeah, so that's me doing the Terminator loadout, and he just backs out of there. And oh, okay, so the demo dies, and he's just gonna go on the side here. Gets a nice stab there. Not much the pirate could have done. He's just dancing around and he dies. It's still fairly like low econ. Like you can see, like there's not a lot of players on each team because we're in the process of like doing more balance mod sessions. So like the huge amount of players that we had is like, you know, people are doing other stuff. Maybe they left. Oh, are you dead? Goodbye. So yeah, if you want to join Balance Mod, now is a great time to do it. We host sessions between Man Machines and Bmod quite often, so link to the Discord is in the description. We also have a Steam group that maybe gives announcements. I'm not sure how broken and that feature is, but we're getting there, getting the band back together, getting ready for Bmod 2.0 and releasing of stuff eventually sometime maybe. Okay, so we've seen that morale. He has gone on this mistake before, so I think, yeah, I'm the scout there, and I'm just trying to, like, deny him anything. He's just kind of hiding in plain sight, just fucking dies, so not much he could have done there. He dies. He's very much reliant on getting a stab in order to do anything, which makes the deficit even harder. So he's gonna come in here, will not get anything, because he just dies immediately. Because you can't have the dead ringer active while you're stabbing. So that means you die in a single rocket if the soldier is close to you. Goes here for a nice stab. He gets juggled. Oh, the surf stab. And another. Oh, dude, this spy is so good. Oh, no, you don't want to melee this guy. You don't want to melee this guy. And then he gets taken out. Wow, that was beautiful. So I think, like, as a soldier, like, what do you do? It's like, well, you just shoot the rockets differently and allow him to, instead of surfing forward, he just goes straight up instead. So you shoot the rockets, you know, a bit closer to yourself. Or maybe you rocket jump with him and hope he doesn't stab you. So he's still just lurking about here. He's probably going to get some more stabs here. Spirit dies and gets spilled on him. Another one. He's on a roll, gets 3 kills. He stops, but you can see he got 3 kills. And the cart was still moving forward. You see what I mean with Spy? It's like you can do so much work. You can kill like nearly half the enemy team. But yeah, they're still gonna capture because you actually don't occupy the space that you go into. Same as Sniper. It's gonna go in here, get another 2 stabs. Enigmatic and Spirit. I don't think they're like... Yeah, Spirit's like fairly new on the server, and Enigmatic's like 3rd fragging, so he's going to get fucking punched in the face. So there you go, he's gonna wait for this. I don't think he knows that if you crouch, it goes higher, or if you hold jump, it goes higher. But that's like a thing you can learn, for sure. Alright, so going around here, probably gonna pick up a cheeky... Oh, didn't get the trick stab that time. And when it comes to trick stab, I think you're tricking the server. You're not like as much tricking the player, and then he just runs right into Spirit with a shotgun and he's dead. So the effective time he has spent actually doing something with the enemy, oh, and then just pops his head. Someday, Noobus, you will get the hang of this. The engineer calls the spine, dies immediately. And let's see what he can do here as he goes around. Great awareness by xCape here. He's gonna sap this, and then... Whoa, he surfed the rocket and just went over and stabbed. That's actually impressive. I don't think I've ever done that. Because I would never go for something so risky. But he has a good feeling of what he can and can't survive here. So he's going to run in, see everything, so he knows that there's a nest there. Teleporter, he knows where everything is. Health is slowly dwindling, so he needs to make something happen. Sees the Pyro. That's a health pack, and then the Pyro sees him, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest weakness of Spy is that someone saw you. Okay, so let's see what he does here. He's gonna go over here. Yep, go up here. That's a very good spot. Gonna drop down, get a nice stab. Gonna surf over, get the sap on this. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Or trying to dance with this in there. Runs into a Pyro. Very difficult. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do anything. So I think like. At a casual, he's probably facing a lot more like resistance and awareness than you're used to. Because normally what happened with Spy that you can see here is that you get like maybe 1 or 2 kills, maybe 3 if you're lucky, and then you die. That sort of the thing. So he wants the health back, he can't really get it. There's me on Demoman. Decloaks, the engineer sees him. But he puts up a speed pad, and this can actually be very risky. So is he going to win this duel though? Tries to go for a stab, gets the stab, doesn't get the health though, but he does see the speed pad, so he might use that. No, he saps it first. Ooh, big mistake there, noob ass. You take the speed pad and then you sap, because then you get the speed and you can disguise as a scout, and you are basically the scout at that point. But now there's 2 spies on red team, and they both get a stab at different times, and they both die at the same time. So if we take stock here, we can see that there's 3 alive for blue and 2 alive for red, and they are finally starting to capture. So can he do anything about this? The answer is no. Can't really do anything about that as a spy. The correct call there would have been to go soldier or demo or something and just dive bombed as hard as you could. Not even a sniper could have stopped that. So yeah, but yeah, cool.
Mission begins in 60
Now he's on attack, and I think like as a spy, it's a lot easier to do stuff on attack than it is on defense, because now you're walking into the enemy instead of the enemy walking into you.
Mission begins in 30
So that will be interesting to see what Nubas decides to do. Now more people are joining, so I think like when more people are joining, there's more chaos, and then Spy will do better. So maybe we'll see Nubas pop off here. So he triggers that, he gets triggered again. So now I know that he's a spy, and I know that he's up here. We also have the soldier up here. I don't think he heard him. He's just gonna go and try for a stab, but nope, I saw him and killed him. Because that's the thing with the Dead Ringer, right? It limits your options quite a lot. So if you see like a Dead Ringer spy, they have like very limited options of where they can go. Oh, but the good stab there just as I turned around. I'm gonna go up here and sap it. Oh, get the stair stab! And oh, he missed another one. Then he runs into Enigmas and he fucking eats it. But that was a very good chain of events here. Let's see that his team follows it up with maybe a tiny bit of aggression. Let's see. So he's back here and gets the stab. Caber saps the jump pad. And he sees that little fortress up there. He's gonna run up and try to get something. Oh, he's jumping over. I definitely think, like, in the balance mod, when you can jump higher when you're cloaked, I think that can be, like, a great boon to the spies. To create, like, a new dimension of them to, like, act in. Because, like, in certain situations like that, let's say he wasn't running the Dead Ringer, but running, like, another cloak, he could actually just decloak as he jumped. And actually maybe gotten something there. Because he seems very adept at knowing when to stab when you cross over someone. I haven't seen him use the L'Étranger to recharge his Dead Ringer as much as he probably should. So maybe like another unlock would be better here than the kunai. But you know, kunai spies, they want them points. So let's see what he does. He's gonna get away and heal. Oh, he actually doesn't take the health back to not let the pyro know where he is. That's how you know he's like a good spy. Every other, like, non-top tier spy would 100% grab that health kit and died. But he didn't die, so what instead he does, takes the teleporter. Very nice. Doesn't sap anything, but unfortunately there's a pyro there. But he did get the engineer, so that means if his team just puts on pressure, this entire rig is going to go down because there's no one there to repair. Because the engineer is up in 2 seconds. And the engineer's up, and unless the teleporter goes down, the engineer's going to be about back right now. Let's see. Dude, do I know my stuff? Timings? I have not, like, looked at this demo before. I just played in the game, so I didn't know that. So that's like, you know, the timings you get as, like, a good player. You know, like 16,000 hours opposed to a 10,000 hour scrub. Just gonna do the same thing again. Goes in with the Dead Ringer and misses the stab, gets a sap, and yeah, that's just like total fail. But it's so hard, right? Like, you have all the odds stacked against you. What he could have done there, if he knew about it, is equip the red tape recorder, throw the red tape recorder, and yeah, he's had enough. He's like, you know what? I'm fucking not breaking that as a spy. Time to go Demoman. So that's like the right call as a spy at some point. Is like, I literally can't do anything about this as spy. I need to switch off. Because as a demo, you can just fucking stand over here and just bombshell this entire area and just hit everything with the splash and clear up everything. So he kills me and kills some other stuff, and I wonder if he's gonna stay on spy or just stay on demo the rest of the game. Because I don't remember if he like just stays on demo or what he does. He's definitely pretty good at demo too. Yeah, he's just gonna stick you up the spawn here. So they get it, and let's see if he just stays on demo or not. And we can also see what he does as demo. You know, you spy mains watching this video, you might learn that sometimes you have to swap off or else you lose. It's like, it's a deficit I'm talking about. You have to kill 2 people that matter, and sometimes the people that matter are untouchable. Like Sentry Nest, Pyro, Sniper, yeah, good luck getting any of those 3. You can get one of them, but they all complement each other so well that if you get one, the other 2 will kill you, and there's no way for you to get all 3. So there's that. Let's go fast forward here a little bit. I think he just stays on demo for the rest of the game. He's going to go in for a bomb here. And then I'm on... Let's see, does it switch to spy? Please switch. Nope, it doesn't switch to spy. So, you saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Spies. Sometimes there's just no option for you. So, the overheal goes for a jump. Fucking craters Enigmas down in the ground. However, Enigmas is one of the hardest to kill bosses of the balance mod because he's just so good at knowing how much damage he can take and survive, so he will never engage unless he thinks he's winning, which makes killing him so hard and upsetting. So he is now just very far in the enemy base here. He's just gonna come back. The cart hasn't really moved. If you take stock of the score here, you can see that it's slightly higher for... Oh, it's about even. Never mind. Teams are about even, but somehow the red team is having some issues trying to push. So there's me setting up a nest there. Remember struggling to get it up. Can we see... Ooh. It's a furry or something. And then he dies violently. Oh, he's back on spy, ladies and gentlemen. So now you think we have a demo, but the spy is back. Because I think, like, that's also something you should do as a spy, like switch off spy, and then they're like, oh yeah, they don't have a spy again. He switched off because he couldn't do anything. And then, I'm on spy again. And now he's on the regular cloak, so he's not dependent on the enemy doing an action to him in order to get something done here. Very patient wait there to get a stab here. Gets 2, and then jumps out and cloaks away. Because, like, the regular cloak offers so much more wiggle room for what you can do as a spy. And I think, like, the Dead Ringer is not something you should run all the time, but in certain situations, right? But definitely he did a good play there, cleared that top area, which is very hard to break sometimes, and actually allowed his team to push through. So very much influential in the way of letting his team push there, so very, very good. Right now he is getting value. We have someone experiencing that you can slap people with a hot hand and gain a speed boost. And I'm not sure what that pyro did, but he forgot the spy he air blasted existed. So that's me, the engineer up there. So he's just gonna go up here with an Uber, and I'm like, yeah, my buildings keep getting destroyed, but I fucking destroy Noobass's Noobass with my gun. But he's back with a vengeance. So I think, like, during this game, I couldn't really hold a building up for the life of me. Like, I built something, I got it to level 2, and I just got fucking sniped. And I just was like, well, I gotta rebuild, and that's the engineer life. So Noobass here going to just see that there's nothing here, and he sees, like, okay, that's where the red team is, medics are there, so let's see what he does, right? It's gonna refill his cloak, and then he's in a very good spot here. He can kind of pick and choose. He has to be a bit careful, or he should do something while his team is attacking, right? So this heavy here is pretty free. Spache is probably the guy, excuse me, in the balance mod that dies the most to snipers and spies currently. So he is just going to wait here. I don't think Enigma's not really hearing him though. Yep. Very risky play there. Okay, so he's now on soldier because, like, he probably realized that there wasn't a lot of openings there. Because, like, sure, as spy you can force some openings yourself, but you're often very team reliant on getting openings from your team. But if your team just isn't able to get you the openings, you're just not you're basically just dead weight on already dead weight teams. So switching it up to soldier makes sense. You can see, like, as soon as he switched, they secured the area and they're now able to push if they push the cart. So there you go, medic giving the Vitasaw heal, the balance mod staple of a good changed unlock that everybody loves and is fair. And balanced, no cap. And then he runs into this. He's trying to get the medic there. Medic barely lives. I think like if he had committed for one more rocket, morale there would have died. But it's a bit hard to know, like, if the enemy team has 2 medics, like, is he overhealed or not? It's a bit hard to tell with all this stuff going on. Just gonna rocket jump over here. And, fairly well for himself. Gonna go up here. Despache. Well, nobody won that. Fix melee hit reg. I hit fucking 4 times. Did you? 12, 5, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're gonna rewind a little bit here and just see if Despache actually hit him 4 times, or if he missed. Because this is what the server sees, right? And if the server deems you where you are not. So I hope I haven't gone back too far here. There he is. And we're just gonna run around. Okay, so here he is. Okay, 1. He hits him once. Misses, too early. Misses again. And that's a draw. So I guess you hit him once and you miss the other times. You know, Nubas with the hardy Lamau. Alright, so we are back on Nubas. Will we go spy or stay? Oh, he's like, melee hit rig is fine. The server thought parts. How is that fair? Well, the soldier is faster than you, so he can outmaneuver you. Not by much, but by a little bit. And of course, if your LURP is set incorrectly, you might have something that is like default. That's why. I don't really know what the LURP and stuff should be, but yeah. Pressures. Well, on the high ground here. Oh, actually, it decides not to just kill the dispenser because it doesn't make sense to do that. Waste ammo and like splash yourself. Is he on gunboats? Yes, he's on gunboats and marking card. You know, the flying spy. Bang! Gets the hit. I'm not sure if that was a crit or not, but yeah, he doesn't have a reroll. I think he could just stay there because I don't think they noticed him. Goes around on the side. Jumps up here. Oh, misses the high ground. That was a bit of a flub, but team is winning. Oh, he wants to mark a garden and he misses. But he wants to mark a garden. By my shotgun. Alright, so what does it do? He's being generally helpful, just asking like, what is your LURP? You know, some setting that like helps with hit detection and stuff. And then he gets killed. Oh, he's on Demoman now. Probably wants to be able to lob grenades over the ledge there and not get hit himself. Just waiting for some overheal, gonna jump over and do exactly what he did as a soldier, but he will carpet bomb pretty well and then die. So there he is going out. Now you can see like the server has like, you know, semi-decent amount of players on it. It's good to see that it's not only me that like misses every pipe and then goes on to use the sticky bomb launcher and then miss every single sticky. Oh, there's hope for all of us. Very nice teamwork there. Calling medic and the heavy is like, oh, I guess you can have some solid diabetes that's brown and not shit. Anyway, getting close to the end of this game, I think. This map is like so cool with like the saw going down and that you can actually kill people. So let's just go. It's like a minute left. So I'm gonna go into the free cam here unless Nubas goes back to spy. We'll go to him and just see how this goes here. Oh, he's actually back on soldier. Okay, let's look at his soldiering. And then at the very end, we can take a look and see how well he did in the session that he's played. Because I think he played more maps than just this one that I played here. He dies. 30 seconds. Pub push incoming. So he's going to be the invisible soldier. I'm just going to go up here and take a look. So it's slowly getting down. Red team cleaning up. Very good high ground area here. Get some nice rockets there. I'm not sure who that is. That's the Incinerate team pushing in. I don't remember if they get this or not. No, they don't get us. Alright, that was a great game. Big shout out to xCape for playing with us and fucking killing it as spy. So let's take a look at our players. It says that Nubas is from Canada, Kirkland, Canada. But yeah, let's take a look at what he did here. I can bring up the page here. So this is stats.bmod.TF. It's kind of like hidden a bit. You sort of just need the URL. But here you can go and check your stats and stuff. So he played with us. He already made it to like rank 49 with 3,000 points. And he played with us for about an hour. So that's like two or three maps. And he got 5 awards. He got the Super Sapper. And yeah, he got the most backstabs and charge medic kills. Yeah, there you go. Awards. Everybody gets this that plays on balanced mod servers, by the way. So yeah, overall, pretty good. He had 2,000 point skill change and a KD of 1.59. And a kill streak of 4. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for checking out this video. I'll be making some more TF2 videos coming soon with some tips and tricks and some techs and stuff. And the occasional maybe cast like this where we showcase a player that is doing exceptionally well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe.